Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live at a charge for some Tuesday night racing here. The G.O.A.T Racing League gets the Truck Series underway for week 4 as the paperclip is on the track. Martinsville Speedway is the track today, and they're going to have some fun. It's not my favorite track as far as a lot of things are concerned, but I've seen some great racing here at Martinsville, and I absolutely enjoy qualifying, getting underway for the drivers as they continue to kind of find where they need to be and kind of make some things up. We're going to have some exciting racing today, and we're going to see just how long these drivers are going to be able to hold on to that inside line. That's the biggest thing here, getting single file and getting and defending that position. That's going to be the big factor here for Martinsville. Big shout out to all the sponsors for the leagues here. Admin Box is going to be the sponsor, the title, one of the big sponsors here for the G.O.A.T Racing League. Amar RC and Amar Paintworks out there. He's going to be your race controller. Good to see everybody having a phenomenal day. Give us a like, give us a follow, do all that stuff out there. I appreciate everybody. Yesterday we did our video for the tribute for Memorial Day. I'm going to go ahead and play that one more time. If you missed it, there's an opportunity. I missed the 40 stars last night from Trevor Zalesny. Thank you very much. He said go number 6. And Mark gave us a huge shout out there as well on Twitch. And we're going to give him a shout out pretty much all race today. We will do that during the stage break. Stage is going to be a big thing here. Because 100 laps is what they're going to be running. Starting grid, Bud Shear is going to be your pole sitter today. The 93 is going to have Fletcher Quigley to the outside. Fairfield Motorsports driver is going to have a ton of speed here. He's got Levi McCarty and Josh Privet right there at the number 1. Those front locked-in rows. It's going to be interesting to see. Aaron Smith, fast driver last week, is going to be back in the mix this week. Going to have Brandon Burkhart there to his outside. Ricky Utting, Aaron Jackson, that'll make up row number 4. Jorge Rincon. He's going to have Jeff Ramsdale to the outside. Robert Doig, the dogman himself. He's going to have Christoph Hall to his outside in row number 6. Moving on down that starting grid, Mark Beverly, Cody Sturgill, Joe Tardif, Charles Van Scoik, Robert Lynch-Kroons is going to be back out there again. Tommy D back in the mix. Tommy Delago out there at the number 18 spot. Nathan Bogart, Maurice Burnett. That'll make it row number 10. Amar's going to be your race controller. Justin Reynolds out there. Samuel Harrell and Cody Anderson there to 24th. And we'll go down the rest of the starting grid. Keith Prince, Richard Crane, Dominic Privet, and Haas Beverly. Haas is going to take up the tail end of the field. Race information for you here. Track temperature 69 degrees. Air temperature 67 degrees. It'll make for some interesting racing. Now it's going to be tight corners. So this is going to be a big factor for every driver is finding that push. The bump and run will be in effect, and we'll see some maybe some spicy tires as they come out. Martinsville Speedway is a half mile in length. Flattest, one of the flattest circuits in all of iRacing as far as the drive line here. Heavy braking zones, downshifting possibly part of the field, and I'll have to check on the fuel. I think the fuel is actually shorter than the 75% that I see there. I think I just missed changing that. We'll take a look. Race information for today. Race day info. 65% fuel on that fuel. So that's what you're going to see. 65% on the fuel cycle. So that won't really be a factor here for 100 laps as the G.O.A.T Racing legends get themselves ready to rock and roll. Bud Shear, the 93, your pole sitter, driving beautiful NVIDIA paint scheme. I do like the old look there. Drivers will warm up their tires. They're going to pace around for a couple of laps, and then we're going to go green flag racing for the stages. 25, 50, and a 50-lap shootout at the end. Quick pace laps, quick race for you. But don't get me wrong, it can go from good to great very quickly, or good to bad, maybe then ugly from there. So patience is going to be a big factor. Figuring these stints out. Stage wins are a factor as well for points. As the pace truck leads them around here, we will see just when these drivers are going to be. At nighttime's the right time for Martinsville here at this phenomenal racetrack. We'll see the pace truck to lead them around here on the backstretch one more time. Look at them wiggle. They're wiggling. Restart zone's going to be right there in the middle of the tri-oval. We'll see them roll the corner. And for 100 laps, there it is. We're going green flag racing right here at Martinsville. Spicy tires for the 20. He's already down low. One goes to the outside. Josh trying to make some work all the way in the corner. Already caution coming out. Patience is one of those things that we were talking about. So we're going to have a quick caution. Dominic and Tommy D involved. And we'll take a look and see what happened here in just a moment. I do believe some engines having some issues already. Dominic had to jump to pits, and we'll see what happened. And two shakes. Caution comes out. All my cautions brought to you by Nerds Do Nerd Things across the major series and all the platforms out there. Now, here is Tommy D in the 86 Beef Jerky Unlimited Truck Series. Now, I will tell you that Martinsville is a tough racetrack. I believe there's the 8 right there. 86 into the corner. 86 drops in. Oh, just a little bit from... Oof. That's it. Just a lift into the corner, and that was, I believe that was Christoph there. No, it wasn't Christoph. Who was that? Let's go back. Dominic jumped to pits. We'll have to see what happened here. Kind of want to see what happened to the old 39. Not quite sure as to why he jumped to pits, but it showed he jumped to pits. I wonder if there was some kind of issue there. Or Dominic, there's just trying to take a look. It doesn't show me. Just shows me he jumped to pits. Yeah. Looking. They do have a fast repair here, so I'm checking some things out here. Apologies about this, folks. Who was that to the inside? That was the 96. Or the 36. He was having to the brakes. It's Rich Crane right there. Not Rich Crane. It's Tommy D in the 86. The 96 of Lynch. That's what happened there. So, okay. Lynch got into him. Just heavy braking into the corner. Tried to keep the nose down. And, man, oh, man. The two Beef Jerky Unlimited trucks got into each other there just a little bit. Let's go back to live conditions. Got to change a few things. Roasted Gems. A great coffee brand, but not the sponsor here for that series. So we'll have to change that up. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you, Kendra, for the like. Thank you to Nerds Do Nerd Things. You can check the podcast out on all the major platforms. Green flag as Bud Shear rolls. Everybody trying to find the braking zone and do it early. '93 out front. Fletcher Quigley rolling the corner. Good speed for the drivers. Now we're getting up to speed. We're seeing all of these lap times start to be exactly where you want them to be. The 1979 by Bud Shearer. Fastest lap on the race right now. Whoa, the one. Josh got a little bit free. Quickly faster here in 1955 on the lap times. But Brandon Burkhart right here in the 83 making up some ground as well. He is finding his pace. Ricky Edding in the number 2 truck right behind him. Some of the big I ratings in here. 57.98 for the 70. Here's up one spot already. Levi McCarty trying to rebound back to his spot. Restarting on the outside lane is a difficult thing to do. But if you want to keep everybody in check, that's where you do it. Tommy D got himself to pit road. He's going to be a couple of laps down. I do believe 86 able to make it work. Take that back. He's going to be a lap down at the moment. So only one lap down. Haas Beverly, last driver on the lead lap, getting himself around this racetrack, 10 of 100. As Cody Anderson, the number 17, works the corner as well. There goes Tommy D to the inside. Tommy's going to be fast here. This is kind of in his wheelhouse. Maurice Burnett in the number 8 gets up a spot here
Gonna have that Black Rifle Coffee, number 8, rolling. Nathan Bogart right behind. The Skokie Esports commentator on Thursday nights for the Go Racing League Xfinity Series is rolling at number 5, doing a great job. 96 of Kroons right there, having better drive off in 17. Joe Tardiff off 1. Christoph is off 3 as he works the throttle here. The 23 right behind the 24. Cody Sturgill and Charles Van Squake trying to work their lap times as well. Ramsdale right where he started. Jorge Rincon in the number 28 truck, the Good Wrench throwback paint scheme. 12 trying to go around as well. Aaron Jackson trying to get a spot here. Is going to get that away from Ricky Edding. So the 12 goes by the 2 here, and that is the battle for 7th. As the 83 of Brandon Burkhardt still finds his pace. Levi McCarty don't cut him out just yet. Fairfield Auto. I like the new paint scheme for the number 21. Looks pretty darn sharp. Bud Shearer right where he started. Fletcher Quigley holding on as well. And Josh up a spot here, trying to get himself a little bit of extra ground. Ooh, somebody sounded like they were going around for a second there. Maybe just some hard braking. Good move so far. Martinsville can go really well, and sometimes it can go really bad. And tell you what, it's going really well right now. 15 laps in, only 1 caution. Now the second caution will come out, and I just jinxed myself there because I don't like to have that commentator's curse, but it did happen. Ramsdale involved. Caution comes out. Like Jeff Ramsdale right here in the 97, and we'll just click the old play link here. I think he might have goosed it around here. We'll see. He did. He's goosed it around, got himself forward. Nice job. What a great way to hold off there. That was an amazing save by the 97. And kind of want to go back. We're going to go back and take a look at that. Let's, we're going to do this, and then we're going to go inside the cockpit view. So here's what it looks like to get inside the corner here. He's going to drop in, drop in, drop in, drop in. Does a great job. Throttles just a little bit too soon. Holds off, holds off, holds off. Watch, 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 watch. And skadoosh. Nice. Self-spin brings it out. And that's going to make Tommy D back on the lead lap here. So Delago gets back around. He's still got that left side, but he's still going to be fast here. Driver's still making it work. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you. So Tommy D will start at the tail end of the longest line here as Bud Shearer is going to be the only driver with the ability to choose here, and we'll see just what he does. They'll go back to green with a little 5-lap stint before we go to the stage breaks. An opportunity for drivers to be able to get themselves some stage points here. And a good race line for them all. Let us see. 1 attempt at a green, white checkered. They do have 2 extra sets of tires. So if I'm a driver right now, I'm not coming in for those tires. I want to utilize those tires maybe later. Even at the stage break, might come in for fuel just to make sure I'll make it to the end. Maybe just I don't know. I don't know how much track position I want to give up with 65% fuel. Lights are going to be off on the pace truck this time by. And we're going to go back to it. Some drivers out this week. They're going to be enjoying the rest of their Memorial Day weekend celebrations. And it's always good to see folks taking the time off to spend time with family and friends. Good to see you be out there and enjoy yourselves. 93-20. 93 goes. Full send. 70 to the outside. One's going to drop in. One's going to be there. 20 able to clear second lane here. One's going to be back to the inside. The battle for seconds between the 20 and the 1. 70 is going to be there to the outside. One's going to be able to make that ground up right there to the bottom side. 83 rolls. 1 to the side and to the quarter panel. Is going to be clear here. 20 drops into the corner. Caution comes back out. That'll be your stage as Bud Shearer is going to win stage 1 here. And we will take a look and see what happens. It looks like The one is good. Joe Tardif was in as well. Not quite sure what brought that one out. We'll have to take a look and see. As caution comes out, let's see where this one kind of played out. There's a little button right here we're able to select. Not sure. Oh, that's staged. Apologies about that. That is the stage. Stages are, I have the stages backwards, folks. I was reading the wrong message. Stage 1 is on lap 20. Stage 2 on lap 45. Honest mistake, I promise. And then we'll have a 55-lap sprint at the end. So I do apologize about that. That was on me. But Shearer, stage 1 winner. Part of the RBS team. We've seen RBS get out there and be able to dominate in several series and work great as a team. We're seeing a lot of teams develop in the iRacing platform. Over the last 2 years of doing this, we're seeing folks kind of organize themselves into having drivers be able to represent a brand. And RBS Racing, Reynolds, Burke, and Shearer, that's the series. They've been doing a pretty darn phenomenal job. There's Dominic. He's going to come around, and he's going to get a lap back. The Rochester, New York native, Full Sends. He's going to be back on the, I think he's going to be pretty close to the lead lap, at least maybe a lap down now. He gets the opportunity. Fletcher Quigley's going to be second here. Nobody came to pit road. I don't think anybody would have. Sam Harrell did come to pit road during that last one. Speaking of Sammy, the admin box, you got to go check him out. Adminbox.com, 2 X's on that, and see the new input box that they are making. It's an absolute dream of a product. If you're an RCer out there, a race controller, or the iRacing platform, maybe you just want it for yourself. Not only that, but for shortcut keys and all that stuff. Maybe you get yourself out there and take care of that. That's a good chance to do that. Admin box on the side of the 43. That's what I wanted to show, and on the back and the tail. Driver's going to be ready to go here. Stage 2 gets underway. We'll go to lap 45 for the time being. There is a look at your grid. Top 5, Shearer, Quigley, Previtt, Smith, Burkhart. That'll be your drivers. Pace truck is lights off. We're going to go back to it. Man, oh man. Chat it up out there, folks. Want to hear how your weekend has gone. As I tell you what, it's been a pretty solid one here. 93, 20, 170. Every position counts. We're green. .70 battling to the outside. Josh trying to hold on to the bottom. He'll find himself back a spot. Aaron Smith up 2. Aaron's been trying. Whoa, Aaron almost got a little lift in that corner. Josh able to hold on. 28 of 100. Now we're into the corners as these drivers will start to figure out just where they belong. 83 and 28 side by side racing. Outside line being a little bit more battling here. 80, the inside line is exactly where you want to be. Ooh, the 28 almost wheel hops right there. The 12 goes around. 28's going to be up to the top. Beverly to the inside. Rincon losing a little bit of ground here. He's back to 9th. He was up to 5th. So 4 spots gone just like that, too. Ricky Udding trying to get himself back to 7th. He is fighting his groove, trying to get himself back into the mix. Cody Sturgill there in the 24 rolling. I like seeing all these fantastic schemes out there. Caution comes back out. Robert Doig, Haas Beverly, Justin Reynolds involved. We will take a look at what happened as the caution flag waves for the 3rd time today. For incident, 4th time overall. Right here's Robert here in the number 9 truck. I want to see kind of what happened here. He gets into the corner. Oh, I think he locked it up. Went sideways there. The 98 of Christoph Hall was trying to slow down as well. We'll have to take a look and see what happened to Christoph there. Something really happened there. There's the 98. I think he just free off the corner. It's into the corner. Oh, no. 96 got into him. Popped him around. The 9, a little right rear damage. The nose damage on the 98 is going to be the bigger factor here. We'll have to see what happened. And that was Mr. Lynch. He got himself around, trying to put himself in a good position there, and got hard into the braking zone and make it work. Bud Shears led every lap, 32 of 100, as they continue to move around. 4th caution of the race, 3rd for incident, and a hydrate break for you all. Appreciate everybody out there doing what you do. Make sure that you follow on all the platforms: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, twitch.tv/signature esports, youtube.com/signature esports, facebook.com/signature esports. That is the platform. And lucky dog this time by was not Dominic. I think it was Rich Crane would have been the lucky dog here. And yeah. So Dominic's still a lap down at the moment. Justin Reynolds a lap down as well. The 94 up here in the mix. Bud Shearer, Fletcher Quigley, Aaron Smith, that'll be your top 3. Josh back to 4th, but don't count him out just yet. Levi McCarty will try to work the field here as well. Fairfield. I will tell you that Fairfield Auto Group is somebody you should check out. I believe you can even shop online with them. Fairfield, I believe it's fairfieldauto.com. Okay, speaking of hydrates, gotta hydrate. Man. Nerds do nerd things. Right here for you.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Now we're starting to see a little bit of the aggression kind of work around here, folks. Wanted to go back and make sure that we were taking care of some things there. So, Bud Shearer having a good race. Quigley, Smith, Previtz, McCarty. That's going to be your top 5. Shane, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Buddy across the pond. There's new good things. Give us our 5th caution of the race. 4th for incidents. Martinsville being tough and tricky. Let's take a look and see what happened. We have some drivers going to pit road. Lynch and Keith Prince involved here. Here's the 86 of Tommy D to the inside. There's the 9 of Robert Doig to the outside. Let's see what happened here. We've got 3 Beef Jerky Unlimited trucks here side by side. 86 up high. Drops into the corner. 3 to the back quarter panel. Kind of came down over the top of the 3 there. Bogart doing a great job of just trying to avoid that. Robert Lynch trying to find his groove. And is finding himself in the form of kind of what our my favorite driver out there went through at Charlotte. Top 10 night for Mr. number 5 yesterday. I'm sorry, Sunday. Here's what happened. A good battle here. Lynch had a good run. And then the 3 just back to the corner. 96 kind of drifting up the corner. Then 3 thought he had the nose there, and he kind of did. So these drivers will get back in the mix and get themselves worked back around. Hard racing. Shane, how are you doing, my man? Shane, part of the Split Second Gaming out there. How's the fam? How's the little miss? How is the life over there? And good morning to you. Bud Shearer trying to wrap it up here. Dude, that might be stage. They might call the stage. We'll see what happens here as the drivers work in a good race line. Charles Vance Coik, proprietor of the G.O.A.T Racing Series. Tuesday nights, Truck Series Racing. Thursday nights, Xfinity Series Racing for the G.O.A.T Racing Machines. Saturday, Cup Series. This Saturday, they are running Las Vegas. Excuse me. Las Vegas Motor Speedway this Saturday. That's going to be absolutely amazing. I like Las Vegas. Tomorrow night, Strictly Stock Duck Press Media Solutions. They're going to have their Truck Series race that day. They normally hold on Sunday, but they took Sunday off for Memorial Day weekend. They're gonna be racing their second to last race of the season tomorrow, and then championship race for those drivers will be on Sunday. After the Outcast Racing League Series. 70 of Smith finally finds his groove here and now has the one behind him. Fletcher Quigley didn't have the restart he normally would have, and Bud Shearer is going to win stage 2, and a whole lot of things happening here behind as they all come to a stop. Rich Crane having to stop heavily. A lot of drivers having to stop heavily. So stage 2 goes to Bud Shearer once again. And they're going to come to pit road. No doubt. Let's see what happened here. Something happened here. They were 3 wide back here. And I want to take a look. There's the 97, the 38, and the 24. 38 up high. Ooh, I do believe the 24. It's Mark Beverly. He had to stop here. I think that was all about what was going on there. I think it may have just recorded them as the 38 sideways, 97 sideways. That's what happened. All right, there it is. And behind him. Look at that. Holy cow. Somebody was up on the wall there. Hold on. That one was kind of a big one. I missed a big portion of this. There's Maurice Burnett here in the number 8 truck. Kind of watched along with his cockpit view. Kind of want to see what happened here. They were 2 and 3 wide. I know that Mark Beverly was trying to clear himself there. Let's take a look here. 17's up high. He's just holding on. Does a great job. Great job. Oh, break. Oh. And that's a fender bender if I ever saw one. Cody Anderson here, stuck on the wall. Let's back this up just a little bit. Dominic was looking for a free pass there. Hopefully he gets the lucky dog out of that. Because if not, he's going to be on pit road. Here's what happened. Gets around the corner, left hand, turn, left hand, turn, left hand. And then he sees it. And then all of a sudden, the paperclip gets a hold of him. The Lone Star Racing machine trying to get unstuck here. He could have used it. Somebody could have helped him out there. Could have gave Cody a good old bump. He's stuck. And he had to reset. That's unfortunate. I'd have bumped him off. Could have given him a little bitty old bump. Jackson's going to be a race leader here. And driver looking for a lucky dog is going to be the number 3 of Keith Prince here. He is going to be the first driver one lap down. Ramsdale on pit road. Rincon leaving pit road. So he should be on the same lap as everybody else. Cody Anderson able to reset. Get himself to pit road. He'll be about 3 or 4 laps down here as these drivers try to make it work. Jeff does a great job getting off pit road there in front of the pace truck. He'll be good to go. Dominic will be one driver looking for a free passer. He and Keith Prince are battling for the lucky dog position. Cody Anderson looking to capitalize here and try to rework this field. Full send, green flag. The 12 out front, Aaron Jackson. Martinsville being tricky. Back here, Aaron Smith and Bud Shearer. They're trying to, man, they're wrecking. Oh, they're still straight. They're still green. Holy cow. Now the caution comes out. Tell you what, it took a long time, but it happened. Now we have got, we should turn this into a demolition derby and to say last truck standing wins. Let the 86 involved in something here. Tommy D, Rich Crane. Let's take a look here. They all kind of, oh man. Tommy D just trying to hold on to the truck there. That was an ugly situation and not much you could do about that. Here's the aggressive move that we're going to see in front of him. And this is from way up there. There is there's the 20. There's the 48 to the high side there. Let's take a look. The 2, just a big stack up right there. The 48 was trying to go places. On the high side, I think, yeah, that's Joe Tardif right there. Joe was, I think, just tight in the corner and just trying to stay high here. There's a 23 to the inside. Joe rolls the corner to the outside. Hard braking into there, so that's just kind of where he is at. And then behind him, we'll go back to Joe here. Here's what happened here. The 2 free into the corner, into the 1. Net goes up to the 48. That checks everything up. Then the 2, the whole field kind of stacking up. The 48 trying to get going, gets into the 8, the 5. And Martinsville just being every bit of a pain in the tuchus that you could ask for. 7th caution of the race, 5th for incident. And a whole lot of incident points on that one. 12, 83, 43, 70, 23. That's going to be your top 5. Sam Harrell, the biggest mover of the race, up 20 positions. Came to pit road on 16, 45 for Aaron Smith, 39 for Van Scoik. Bud Shearer is going to restart on the outside here. No doubt he's going to be trying to keep that pace. He wants that win here at this one. Jacob, thank you for the like out there. Much love to you. Appreciate you, brother. How are you doing? How you doing? How's your mom and them? Isn't that what our good buddy, isn't that what Kelva does? Martinsville can be a really, really, really fun track. And it can be a really, really, really patient track. Or it can be a really, really, really impatient track. And I think all these drivers are starting to kind of realize exactly what kind of track Martinsville is becoming. As we'll go lights off on the Pace truck. I am going to go do the thing that most broadcasters usually do before, and we'll be right back. And give me 2 shakes. We're going to put it on exciting, and let's see where this one goes. Thank you, folks, for your patience. I appreciate you very much, as I always do. Ricky Utting involved. 8th caution of the race. There's the 21 to the inside. Let's see what happened here. Two gets into the corner here. 38's down there. 2 goes up the racetrack, up and around. He's able to capitalize on that, and he saves the truck. So that'll be able to... Woo! 39 almost rear-ended him there. So that's some good situations happening there. Utting into pit road's going to probably come in and get some of that those tires taken care of. Tommy D would be your lucky dog here, or I thought would be your lucky dog. Keith Prince there as well. Dominic, actually, I take that back. Dominic looking like he should have been on the lead lap there as well. He is on the lead lap, so is Nathan Bogart here. Jorge Rincon in the 28, working his position, trying to get himself back up there. Ever since they came to pit road, everything's kind of been shaken up. Different tire strategy, different fuel strategies, different paces here. As we see Aaron Jackson still leading here. 8th caution of the race, just saving fuel, probably shutting the truck off as well. I would highly consider doing that just because of those situations that you can find yourself in. Ricky Utting here trying to get back around. He is the last driver on the lead lap. Keith Prince, I thought would have gotten a lucky dog there. I didn't see him involved in anything. He came in on a 52. 62 of 100 being completed under caution. And thank you, Martinsville, for giving these guys a huge bang for the buck. Somebody not to count out here, Bud Shearer. There's Aaron Jackson as well. Burkhart will be your outside driver here on the restart. Brandon Burkhart in the number up 4 spots here. 83 came out on has yet to come to pit roads. Neither has the 12. We've got a lot of drivers ready to go Full send. Green flag waves. Ooh. It's about as close as I'd ever want to be. Drivers all the way up the racetrack. Everybody here. Holy cow, there's a lot going on. .64 of 100. Christoph Hall right there. Battle for the lead raging on between these three drivers. Four drivers now as the 70 tries to get around the 83. Bud Shearer trying to find his pace as well. Bud led the most laps of the race, led pretty much the first half of this race. Brandon Burkhardt solidly in second. Right now, Aaron Jackson outstretching his hand, trying to make that Toyota the fastest thing on Martinsville. They call it the paperclip because it's shaped like a paperclip and it drives like one too. The run out of the corners, across the front straightaway. Ramsdale trying to pick off another driver here as he tries to work around the field. He's got the 23 of Van Scoik in front of him, 67 of 100. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to hit the bottom of that. And that is exactly what's happening back here, as a lot of the drivers are involved in a huge pileup. As we will see, 9th caution of the race. Christoph Hall, Cody Anderson involved. We'll take a look as we get things rolling. Here is Christoph Hall, the 94 below him. Looks like the 22 drifts up the racetrack a little bit. Hall right there. Oh, 94. Oh, he tries to put himself in front of the 94, and then skadoosh they go. 17. I tell you what, Cody, he slammed on those brakes, and he was like, look, I am not wrecking my pretty Lone Star Racing truck. Lone Star Racing, if you have not seen their events, they have some pretty wicked events, and I absolutely find what they do an absolute thrill. Cody Anderson puts on a great show out there for the guys. It's kind of, I would call it a demolition derby. It's literally the last driver standing in some of those situations. Sammy into pit road. Maurice is going to be out there. I believe Keith should have been a lucky dog there. He might be your, I don't know. On boot on the lead lap. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on. Keith Prince on pit road. Robert Doig here. I don't know if he was your lucky dog. One of these drivers was your lucky dog. Cody Anderson trying to rebound from those earlier issues. And I tell you what, the more that more cautions that come out, the more Aaron Jackson goes, we're good. I got this. 9th caution of the race, 71 of 100. As they continue to move around, 12, 70, 83, 93, 1. That's going to be your top 5. Mark Beverly in that 6th spot. Fletcher Quigley rolling as well. He's got some heavy nose damage, but any day is a good day here at Martinsville if you don't have some kind of damage. Eli McCarty in the 21. He's going to be looking at Jeff Ramsdale in front of him. Cody Sturgill trying to rebound as well. Some heavy nose damage on the 24. Haas Beverly, he's got a little pop can look going to his nose as well. That forward up 16 spots. He is your biggest mover. From the back to the front, Aaron Jackson going to be trying to hold off Aaron Smith. Jackson had a good restart right there and was able to find his pace. And because he was able to do so, he was able to outstretch that hand and get himself working. Right now, Brandon Burkhardt back to 3rd. Bud Shearer is going to have an opportunity, though. He's right behind Smith. It's be a chance to drive into the corner the way he wants to. We'll see here. Because once you rack them, stack them, sock them, bop them, whatever you want to do with it, comes a full send. 12, straightens the corner, green flag. 70 trying to get back to the outside, 12 into the inside here. 83 into the 93. 12 side by side with the 70. 83 to the bottom. Trying to roll the corner. 70 trying to clear the outside. Everybody getting into it. Big one happening. Van Scoy goes around. Tell you what, if there ever was an innocent bystander in races, I have seen Van Scoy get put through the ringer. And here's a look at this one. So we watched the 83 drop into the corner. Right there. Here's what happened to bring out the caution. We're going to go along with Bud Shearer here. And Bud gets into the corner. 83 of Burkhart on a little bit older tires. Heavy breaks into the corner right there. Gets into the 12 a little bit. Net codes the 70. Net codes the 93. And now here's the 93 trying to get back to the corner. And then the 1 gets to the back quarter panel of him. Shakes it up a little bit right there. Looked like the 83 was trying to drift a pie from the angle that we had before. And all of a sudden, here it is. James, thank you, sir. Right there, the 1. Yeah, Josh just heavy braking. A little bit of net code goes, I wouldn't say net code. Gets him a little free. And then Van Scoy, Charlie just upside down, backwards, inside out. Keith Prince should be back on the lead lap now, I do believe. He would have been your lucky dog here. He is your lucky dog. Excuse me. Van Scoy comes back around. He's on the lead lap as well. There's Bomb Dude. Joe Tardif there. Justin Reynolds to pit road. He's going to get his truck worked on. Samuel Harrell try to do the same thing. Sam was super fast earlier. Was able to pass a ton of people. James, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you for all the shares. How was your broadcast? How was your gaming? I think you were out there playing ATS, weren't you? Mark, thank you for the share. Amar, thank you for the share as well. I appreciate you. Ty BTV, he's out there racing as well. Crane, Ribbit, Beverly, Burnett, Rincon. This driver's trying to find good pace. Levi McCarty, one of those guys I kind of put in the back of my mind to see what he's going to be able to do. 24 laps to go. Aaron Jackson and Aaron Smith are going to be the drivers here. Lights off on the pace truck as the 70 is going to choose the outside lane here. That's going to force the 12 down low, which is a smart move by Smith to keep some of those tires, those older tires, in check on the bottom. But he's got Mark Beverly behind, who's rearing that Bronco Race Designs Ford F-150 ready to go. He's going to follow the Smith. Green flag waves. Aaron Jackson up high. Beverly trying to get around as well. The 20 of Fletcher Quigley. Everybody wrecking in the back straightaway. Aaron Smith just going to be able to drive away here. 11th caution of the race. And, man. Starts here with Ricky Utting. We're going to see what happened. Something happened here. There was a big checkup in front of him. 8 gets free. That's what happened. It was Maurice Burnett here. I think he just locked down his gear. Let's see what happened. Cockpit view. It's around the corner. It just gets free. And then wraps, and the field just kind of wraps up behind him. It's an Haas Beverly there as well. Let's far chase this one more time. Maurice here. Where's Mr. Burnett? did. He just wrapped his tire. That's all he did. Gets loose into the 22. The 5 doing a great job. That outside lane was able to miss a few of those drivers. And everybody else behind here is heavy on the brakes. So only a couple of drivers involved there. 19 to go. We're going to get down to the wire here. Smith, Jackson, Beverly, Burkhart, Quigley. That's going to be your top 5. Levi McCarty, Jeff Ramsdale right behind those drivers. The number 1 of Josh Privet right there. He's going to be off 3. Driving off those most positions right now. Robert Doig here in the 9 truck. Should have been your lucky dog, I believe. Don't think he was involved in anything. Keith Prince back on the lead lap. Robert should have been. There he goes. Bomb dude back on the lead lap. He says, let's go. Joe Tardif, the next driver, looking for it. He wants 2 more cautions to put himself back on the lead lap as well. So Bomb dude going around. He's going to be back on the lead lap. He's going to pass the pace truck here. Thinking all the folks out there, being who you are, you're all amazing. Bomb dude, super happy. I'd be happy too. Aaron Smith, your race leader. Trying to double duty this one. Take a look at the iRacing League here. Aaron Smith has a win on the series. I believe he just won last week, didn't he? No, Bill Hales won Daytona. Aaron Smith won at Las Vegas. Tommy D won it at Mark Beverly won at Atlanta. All right, we're back at it. Smith, Jackson, Beverly ready to attack on the inside. Beverly has some fresher tires, but they need a routine here. That's the big one. Routine's going to be the big factor. Bud Shearer back to the outside of the 20. Bud Shearer trying to roll the corner. He wants back out front. That's where that driver was at. There to the bottom. Locking up the tires is the 83. Bud Shearer makes the pass. Up to 4th, and he is on a tear. Caution. The number 1 involved. Josh here has been rolling basically the top 5 for the majority of the race. And right here, that's what I'm seeing. There's Ramsdale. Oh, he's just free off the corner and then into Ramsdale. And there's not much he can do. He's just trying to hold on to it, and it slips sideways. And everybody does a phenomenal job to keep themselves low. Josh just has to drop to the back. Heavy damage. Just gets himself spicy free. And we're getting to the point of that race where tires, they're huge at this point. Josh comes down pit road. He's going to probably get some things taken care of here. We'll see. Thank you to Nerds Do Nerd Things. Thank you to G.O.A.T Racing. Thank you to the admin box. And also, big special thank you to Jack's Racing Collectibles out there. Jack's Racing Collectibles giving out some die casts to the series. I say giving out, but I believe they've got some cool promotional codes and stuff that they've got taken care of over there. But I've got some custom die casts, of course, out there that G.O.A.T Racing, the Legends, are going to give away throughout the season. And hopefully be able to do another giveaway for G.O.A.T Racing here live on stream once again. We'll see what they're going to be able to do. Charles does a great job with this series. And Martinsville is Martinsville. It either goes really well, or it goes kind of fun and exciting, and then wrecks happen, and then fun and exciting wrecks happen. It just happened. Martinsville is just one of those tracks. It's always fun to call. I just don't like driving it. I'm terrible at this racetrack. And chances are I would get involved in the majority of these, just kind of the way it goes. But I'm not. Adminbox.com, ADMINBOXX, Alpha Delta Mike India November Bravo Oscar X-ray.com. All right, Smith. Jackson has yet to come to pit road. He's probably going to make it on fuel. Cautions have kind of gone his way, but the tires have not. Mark Beverly will restart somewhere in a good position here. Jackson will be to the inside. He's going to have to hold off the 12 here. A chance for Bud Shearer to be... Bud's the faster driver here. I think Aaron knows that. So what he's done, he's taken the inside lane here, and he's allowed the 12 to be on the outside to put Bud Shearer in jeopardy on this restart, to allow some of the other drivers to kind of work their way in. We're going to be 9 laps to go when the pace truck line dives off. And the 70 is going to have a whole lot of the 38 behind him. 12 has a great restart there. 93 to the outside. Aaron Smith, full send. 93 high, 38 into the inside. Mark Beverly side by side with a 93. Bud Shearer, this is a battle for third right here. As the 93 rolls the outside, tries to carry the inside lane, crosses over the 12, trying to make it work. 38 rolls, caution once again. Aaron Smith will no doubt choose the high line this time and put Aaron Jackson in front of Bud Shearer. I can almost call it. Caution. Five up high. Netcode. You know, they could have let him race it out. iRacing had to give it netcode. 13th caution of the race, 11th for incident. And a natural green-white checkered coming up. Aaron Smith, your race leader here, trying to find his groove. Mark Beverly, your race winner last week. Aaron Smith was a week before that. At Las Vegas. So Daytona was Bill Hales. Aaron Smith won at Las Vegas, and then Mark Beverly at Atlanta, which we'll see Atlanta this Friday night. 5 laps to go. It'll be 4 this time by. When the pace truck dives off, what I say, Smith put Jackson to the inside here. Aaron Jackson just really needs to stay neck and neck with the 70. Force that 70 to run high. Time that restart. 70 jumps. And I mean, he jumped that restart fast. 93 has the better restart here. 12's going to drop in. The battle for second is right here. 93 rolls the corner. 20th Fletcher Quigley. Caution comes out once again. Green-white checkered coming up, and a whole lot of people wrecking on the back straightaway. Cody Sturgill looked to be free off the corner here. And this was on the restart, or just after the restart. He's just locking it up. He is free. And then a whole slew of people getting involved, having to stop 24 sideways. Van Squake. It is just pandemonium back there. It resets. He jumps to pit road. But a whole lot happening here. Sam Harrell involved. Martinsville just not the racetrack today. 14th caution of the race, 12th for incident. They are trying. The longest run that they had was 15 laps. And they are really trying. Right now, green-white checkered coming up. The only attempt at a green-white checkered you're going to see. As Aaron Jackson has been able to deliver here. Bud Shearer, no doubt, will move him if he needs to. So will Mark Beverly. None of these drivers really willing to give it up. Aaron Jackson, all he has to do is hold on and either pray for a caution or just drive it around. He's got the lane choice here. There's not much that you can see from this. Smith, Jackson, Bud Shearer. Jackson doing the right thing. He's absolutely put himself in every position here, choosing what lane to put the drivers on the same or better tires here behind him. Bud Shearer came in with Aaron Smith. Aaron had a great restart. When he came to pit road, I think he took right side tires. He only took fuel and right side tires. He didn't do anything else. Bud Shearer has tires to be able to do this, and they just can't get the line rolling. So Smith utilizing strategy like he did at Las Vegas, and has been able to make it work. So the 200 IQ move has been that of the 70. 70 is going to again choose the outside lane here. Jackson's going to be there as well. It used to be that each driver could choose their lane, and it's been the way it's been. Right now, the 70 is going to have a few drivers in front of him. Get the free pass, the 12. Roll in the corner. Mark Beverly trying to have a top 3 night. Mark Beverly won last week at Atlanta. 70, no doubt, will jump here to try to clear some time. He's going to go. 38 rolls the corner with him. Clear that black flag for the 38 because, man, oh, man, did he make that pass. 38 to the inside. 12 wrecks the field. Caution. Aaron Smith is going to win it here. Aaron Jackson dumps the 38 here to take over second. Quigley should be third. I do believe we'll wait for the official, the unofficial results here, because that was, wow. Beverly had the run here into the corner. They had just taken the green flag. 38 to the high side. 12 drops into the corner, comes up. 38's there. You knew that had to happen. That's not how you want to get into the corner. Far chase here. Let's go to the 12 here. There's the 93 of Bud Shearer behind. Maybe a little net code, but man, 38 had the speed into the corner. 12 got off the straightaway. He was going to get into the corner. He was going to send it into the corner. 38 had the break. He comes up. Either way, hard racing turns into unfortunate circumstances for the drivers there. Aaron Smith's going to win it here. Here's your race results. Smith, Jackson, Quigley is going to be your top 3. Jeff Ramsdale, Bud Shearer, Levi McCarty, Brandon Burkhart, Ricky Udding, Nathan Bogart, Christoph Hall, Reynolds, Van Squig, Privet, Crane. Josh is going to be out there as well. Robert Doig, Burnett, and Sam Harrell. That'll make up your 18 drivers there. Let's move on down the race line, or the race results here. Beverly, Tardif, Rincon, Anderson, Kroons, Prince, Sturgill, Haas, Beverly, Tommy D, all the way down there. We will have to make sure we're going to talk to Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith had a huge night tonight, and no doubt had the drive line and the right idea. He did absolutely everything correct here as we wait for that. And we will see just when there he is. Aaron Smith's going to be your race winner here. Congratulations here. You had the, I call it the 200 IQ moves here as the cautions were coming out. You kept the 12 in a position to kind of slow up the drivers behind you, and you ran away with this one. Congratulations on the race win here at Martinsville.
Thank you. It was a pretty fun race overall. It's a shame we had so many cautions, but I'm glad they all fell into my favor.
They did, but at the same time, you still had the skill to be able to do it. Towards it's just it never had the run to be able to show if that 2-tire stop was going to be able to make it work. Man, it was insane to see you get out there and do it. 2 wins this race season as well. So you take home Las Vegas after the 200 IQ move, and then you do it again today. You got the smarts working your way.
Oh yeah, I mean it almost worked out in my favor last week, but I went and got myself sandwiched. So we'll see what I can get done at Bristol, and hopefully it'll be the same result.
Oh, Bristol's going to be a ton of fun. Aaron, congratulations once again, and South Carolina need to give your shout outs out there, my man.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the folks at the G.O.A.T Racing League for putting the show on, y'all broadcasting, and all the folks for watching. Looking forward to getting back at it next week.
It's going to be a ton of fun. Aaron, we will see you again, and you got a paint scheme. We got to get a paint scheme for you. That's something that needs to. We need to chit chat about paint schemes. That's what we need to chit chat about.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. Aaron Smith, your race winner as the race on. Let's talk to the number 12 right there at the very end. Try to go for it. It was all or nothing. Aaron Jackson sends it into the corner, and you take home second. Congratulations on a P2 finish. Definitely hard racing throughout the entire race, and I know you were just trying to defend what was yours for so long. You didn't even pit. Walk me through this one, brother.
Yeah, with the number of cautions, we didn't get any wear on the tires and saved enough fuel that pitting wasn't going to help me. It was going to keep me back in the pack, and passing's too hard. So I think I finished the race at 97 on the tires and about a gallon and a half to the good. So I just hung it out there, and Aaron was fast, and he had newer tires there, and got me on one of the restarts and ended up second. I'll take it.
Martinsville can be a tough track. Had a lot of cautions today, working into the favor of a lot of folks here as well. But able to hold on to it and keeping yourself in especially inside the top 5. We were watching it. Once you hit that top 5, I think you were going to stay there regardless. But we watched you do it before. The cautions kind of worked itself. When you stayed out, it worked as this track does. Braking zone here, rhythm. Is that the most important thing when it comes to getting this thing rolling?
Yeah, I think so. And, not only the braking zone, but when you get back on the gas coming out of the corner, these trucks don't have near the power that like the Xfinity does. So you can really get on the gas early in the middle of the corner and drive off, which obviously I was hitting the rev limiter on the truck on both straightaways. Mm-hmm. So it makes a big difference when you get back on the gas.
Absolutely fantastic drive. Aaron, congratulations on a P2 finish. Always a pleasure. Give your shout outs at the road, man.
Yeah, shout out to my teammates, Ricky and Brandon. Helped when they were up there in the front. We could time the starts a little bit better. Shout out to my mom and dad. They're always watching. And like I said, Ricky, Brandon, and 2 other guys at Fastlane, John and Ron, who help us as well. So Ron will be joining us on the Xfinity League on this week. So you get to see a little bit of him. He's quick.
For sure.
Thanks, guys.
Always. Aaron Jackson comes home second, and no doubt deserves every inch of what he put through. Bump and runs are heavy. When you send it in the corner, sometimes it just works. The guy I've been looking forward to see, because I talk a lot of good things about you. Fletcher Quigley comes home third, the number 20 in that Ford. So we have a Chevy, Toyota, and a Ford in the top 3. Fletcher, dude, you were able to avoid a lot. Some things were there, but today you were able to make it work. Walk me through this one.
Yeah, that was interesting. Just a ton of contact like you'd expect. I mean, It seemed like a lot of guys who cycled into the front after the second stage were not on the same braking line as everybody else, and I think it just caused a lot of problems. We were really fast in that first stint. Um, we were able to run with I think it was Shear, and he was really fast today. Probably should have been the guy who won, and I know Aaron was fast too, but yeah, it was just an absolute grind to survive there. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100 laps at Martinsville it may not seem like that much, and that's what I described at the beginning of the race. Is that um, it can either go really, really, really well, or it can just be exactly what today looked like for a lot of the drivers. 100 laps is it's a lot of lifting your foot, getting into the braking zone, making sure that you had the drive and the turn off, and today just seemed like it was going to be it. The first two stints, I was like, you know what, we're gonna have a few cautions here. That's okay. It could never get going in that third stage, and but you were able to rebound and able to find yourself in good positions. What did it take to get you where you're at?
I mean, I think I had the speed and I qualified up good and ran
Mhm.
good in practice. So I feel like I had the speed to be top five for sure. There's definitely, like I said, some other guys probably should have made it up there too. But I mean, you had to give the guys who had the league credit. I mean, it's tough to run a race at Martinsville and keep people in check and not have everybody upset at you. So I know they had their hands full. There's a couple iRacing glitches that happened.
Mhm.
But I think it still went pretty smooth for what it was, and still had some fun. So
That's what matters. Having fun. Oh, there was definitely net code. There was some self spins and some stuff like that of just maybe being in a lower gear when you probably need to be in that higher gear to take off from in the middle of the pack. There's just little things like that you see kind of make it work. Fletcher, always a pleasure to talk to you. It's good to be able to talk to you again. And it's your time, man. Give your shout outs.
yeah, no, first of all, good talking to you again as well, Jason. I always enjoy your broadcast, but thank you to Levi, Abram, Carey. I know Abram and Carey couldn't make it, but Abe was in the mic a little bit tonight, and thanks to Fairfield Motorsports, Fairfield Auto Group. Yeah, that's all everything.
It's always a pleasure. Fletcher, we'll see you next week. I know we've got Bristol coming up. Bristol usually goes a lot better, especially in the truck series. So we'll see what's going to be up for grabs for that. Martinsville in the books. At least we got it out of the way, and now the league can kind of say, all right, this one's behind us. We can just move forward and don't hold any grudges. That's for sure. Because
No, absolutely.
this one's not worth a grudge.
No, definitely not.
All right, Fletcher, we'll see you next week, and congrats once again.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it.
Always. The number 20 comes home third and has an excellent drive off. Aaron Smith does it again, and he is very humble. He gives some of the best racing interviews that you could ever ask. He's just quick to the point and does what he does. Admin Box, part of the sponsorship over here. Thank you to all the folks and affiliates out here. Levi, thank you for the like. Appreciate you, brother. And I tell you what, nothing to sneeze at. Martinsville was difficult today. Absolutely difficult. And it was only difficult because Martinsville can be difficult. Just like they were saying, everybody has a different braking zone, different braking line, and it's a tough track. Of all the tracks on the iRacing circuit that leagues run, that I see it on their schedule, and I will always broadcast it. It's just sometimes tough because it's not that I dread or whatever regret broadcasting Martinsville. I just feel for it when it goes bad because then they can't get themselves in a routine. Things like that do happen, and it becomes an issue. But it should never become a stress issue. This one, Martinsville should be a fun race. They should never do it for points. That's my opinion. But it can be a good race, and they had some really good racing, some really good battles going on. Love to be able to hit on those things and just kind of find the fine tune the experience here. Martinsville is a very, very short track, very tough track, but it is in the books. Aaron Smith, race winner tomorrow night. Again, Duck Press Media Solutions, we're going to run their second to last race of the season. Their championship race will be on Sunday, so we're going to doubleheader this one this week. Thursday night, Chop Shop Xfinity Series here on iRacing. Lots of new drivers. That series is expanding and doing a really good job at it. Friday night, the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series getting closer and closer to the end of their season as well. Then on Saturday, back at it with G.O.A.T Racing. We're going to be over at, I believe I said it, and I might be having to go back and look at it again. Oh, man, let's see. I was looking at it just a moment ago. Cup Series schedule. There it is. We are Las Vegas. Las Vegas this week. So we're back at it Saturday, and then Sunday out, Cast Racing League, and then again, the Duck Press Media Solutions Championship race is going to be on Sunday. And then following week, we're going to get started with some No Toad Racing League at the beginning of on Sunday. Just got to let it go. It's Martinsville, folks. It's over. We love you. We appreciate it. Things happen. We'll see you in the next one.